Austin Bartenstein finds Castine. Now to the end zone and a layout catch for the score. Shooting down and Huck. Hanging, defense catches up and makes sure it got Johnson on the far side.
There's Markham Schaffner underneath.
Schaffner, always a dangerous deep thrower. He puts one up, got some room, and he gets it over the head of the defender. David Cranston catches it right on the goal line. Cranston, easy dish for the score. It's going to be tough to make a comeback in this weather, especially on the second day of a back-to-back. Backhand Huck. This one's perfect, and it drops in, and Cam Harris swings. Then nice layout D.
Cranston gets a block.
And Cranston immediately comes back underneath, sends the pass ahead, and into the end zone for Del Rico Johnson and DC.
Because they will be needed late, I can guarantee it.
1 minute remaining in the first quarter.
A brief double team on Jonathan Neely here, and a huge layout. Fantastic play, Isaiah Massakelly. Excuse me, that was 71.
Yeah, somebody switched jerseys. Try to figure out who that is in our next break. I believe that's Mario Zlatic, 14. Number looks like a 7. So Zlatic gets the big under D, and now the Rush with a chance to get a break back. They've had 2 chances earlier. Can they cash in? Break backhand, and they do. Breeze working hard. Now a big backhand goes up from Joe Freund. It's hanging, and it's caught. Not quite into the end zone, but a perfect throw there from Freund to Monroe. And Monroe to the end.
And Armitage back to receive for the Rush. Here's Massakelly, and he looked upfield before the disc got there, dropping it. Another unforced turnover out of the Rush. It's Marcus Thal with the disc. Bartenstein over the top. Led one in exactly one time all game, and it's as the clock expired.
It seems like a bit of a mental breakdown from the Breeze to lose that game.
It was complacency, if I had to say anything after watching it.
Monroe,
wow,
drops a dime for Max.
In fact, and another real contender for that third playoff spot, particularly meaningful to them because if they go to those final 3 and would somebody by some chance emerge, they would be playing home games for the AUDL final, which is in Montreal this year. That's right.
Breeze on the road, holding a lead all game and then losing it in the final moments. Neely looking deep. And a nice catch. Not quite a layout, but a great grab. McKnight getting a lot of touches. Oh, and a great block underneath.
Wow, what a play by Moldenhauer. Really had to wrap around his defender without drawing any extra contact. He does so, and he gets the assist. There's a huge field out there, and they might be using a 5th of it.
Tatulia's swing pass misses the target. The Breeze now right on the goal line, and it should be easy buckets. And it's a pass, and it's not easy buckets, but it's still buckets. And I doubt that you'll choose him, but I do think that he's had a good game.
No, I think I can work with those 3 choices, and I think there's reason to include Lloyd Blake in that list.
Look at Del Rico Johnson run down the field. And what a catch! Del Rico Johnson. Certainly these 2 teams are the favorites to meet again in the East Final.
Yeah, I think that double overtime last year in the playoffs is as indicative of how this matchup will go in the future. I wouldn't use today as a litmus test if these 2 teams match up in the playoffs.
Oh, absolutely not. Big shot. Good run. Layout, and what a catch! Isaiah Massick on offense today, but it certainly wasn't 72%. And they're obviously nowhere near that 28-point-per-game mark. And that tells you a lot.
Wow, what a fake by Pryor. Opens up space for Castle in the end zone, and he finds him.
goal.